So with the NBA season nearing, I got asked who are the best teams of the 1-0s onward who didn't win the championship. That's a great question. I got a few teams that come to mind. The Chicago Bulls come to mind with Derrick Rose and them. Oh man, with Tibbs and what they had. As a Miami Heat fan, you see Jimmy Butler and you just remember with Taj Gibson. You remember what they had. Joakim Noah, Luol Deng. That's one of those teams that when we go from the 1-0s onward that didn't win the title, that comes to mind. Oklahoma City Thunder with Durant, Westbrook, Harden. Oh, and stacked with talent. Never got a chance to done. LA Clippers with CP3, DeAndre Jordan, Blake Griffin. Lob City. It's funny how these teams just kind of roll off your tongue because when you think about them, you're thinking, yeah, I think about those teams off the jump. I think to myself, I say, yeah, Chicago Bulls, Oklahoma City Thunder, LA Clippers. Another teams that come to mind, Memphis Grizzlies with Zebo and Marc Gasol, because they had something. They just missed the score. I always said if Carmelo Anthony had been running free, imagine if they'd have had that, you know, could have been interesting. And as I think around the league, was there anybody else that comes to mind? The Houston Rockets. When Kevin McHale had James Harden, Dwight Howard, Eric Gordon, all that, and then later with CP3. The Rockets were one of those teams like the Clippers. Like they had a lot, they didn't finish the deal. They didn't finish the deal. They had something there. They didn't really do the deal. They were there. The Indiana Pacers. Paul George, Roy Herbert, Danny Granger. You think about those Pacer teams. This is a great topic because there was, you know, often than not, things get lost about when LeBron went to Miami in the Heat, and then of course him went Cleveland, and then you think about Golden State and Steph and everything. But what about the teams that didn't get to the show? Like OKC did get to one finals, but when you think about the Bulls not getting there, the Clippers not getting there, the Rockets not getting there, and you had some high talented teams. We're not gonna talk about Portland and Damon Stoudemire. They were never a threat to get there. But the Pacers, the Rockets, the 1-1's eras is gonna be interesting in hindsight about the teams that look like they were gonna be something, and they turn out not to be. That's the interesting storyline that we have here. The teams that look like they were going to be woulda, coulda, shouldas, and they didn't get there. That's an interesting puzzle and storyline, I think. And there were quite a few interesting storyline teams in the NBA because believe it or not, parity was in full effect. There really was. When you think about it, because if I'm rewinding the mental Rolodex, there was a few teams that you know and you just kind of think about the Pacers. They always was kind of like on the cusp of something and didn't get it done. And just kind of succumbed, Because like you think back to the 90s, 00s, and the 1-1s, had legitimate situations, could never get over that hump, you know. So this is a good topic about NBA teams in the 1-1s era onward that didn't get a chip, that were legit. Because I'm sure if you want to comment on some others below, feel free. But those are the ones that come to mind off the top, and especially when you consider what they ended up. And think about it, Paul George and James Harden's situation, how they were stacked on different teams and never could get it done. That's interesting when you think about it in totality, how tough it can be. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share the video if you like and hit that membership. Because when you do requests like this come true, stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm on time. Peace.